Entertainment. I am awed by my guest right now. He's a 15-year-old who was nominated in 2014. He was among the final 3 nominees for what's the children's version of the Nobel Peace Prize. This is just fantastic. So Andrew Adanse Bona, yes, is my, look at you. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm hardly at a loss for words, but I met you and I just, read about you. He's all over the internet. I mean, I just Googled your name, and then there you show up LinkedIn. There you show up somewhere, yes, My Joy Online. My second project, you're discussing this on Facebook. It's amazing. Wait, how did you even get there? How did you get to be part of the final 3 in 2014 for the children's version of the Nobel Peace Prize?
Okay.
And you're welcome to NewDay.
Thank you very much. It started in 2011 when I initiated the Save Somali Children from Hunger project.
Save Somali Children from Hunger project.
Yes, it was a project in collaboration with UNICEF and World Food Program to help depressing and hungry mothers and children.
Wait, did you ever go to Somalia? What informed that?
I did not. I saw much depressing images of children on the internet.
On the internet.
Yes, it was all over the globe, and that was what touched me to do something. In fact, I vowed to help these children.
This was in 2011.
So working through UNICEF and World Food Program, we saw them, had a meeting.
Yes.
And they agreed.
When you say we, what do you mean?
My team and
your team.
That's my family.
Yes, they're the best team actually. Family.
And I spoke to the chief and the chief director. That's the country rep of WFP to Ghana, and he said it's possible to go to embark on this project. So
exactly what did you do to save the Somali children from hunger?
I was raising funds for them.
Okay.
So I did. I embarked on several activities. And we did one at the mall, Accra Mall. We embarked on a fundraising activity. We did door-to-door campaigns.
What was the response like?
It was great.
Seeing a kid at the Accra Mall, for instance, I don't know, how do you do it? You hand over an envelope and then ask people to make a donation?
No, we had an appreciation certificate.
Okay.
And a customized T-shirt with young children from different communities and different regions. So in the mall, we're having a stand, and it was fantastic. The response,
I can imagine.
The response we had was great. We also held conferences, workshops, and even seminars.
What did you do at these workshops and conferences?
We spoke about challenges facing Africa, and also I had some of the funds from occasions in which I spoke. I gave addresses and speeches, so I had some of the funds from these occasions. And also at in Ethiopia, AU Pledging Conference in 2011, I also did some fundraising over there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get UNICEF on board?
It was through WFP. They got
the World Food Program, okay. I see, and how much did you raise for the Somali children?
$1,000 US, but that wasn't the actual target.
Yes. How much did you hope for?
$30 million US.
I'm sorry?
$30 million US.
But you got 1,000.
Yeah.
But it didn't deter you. You still, kept going on and on. I gather you've done some other projects. I was just reading about the blood bank, Save Our Blood Banks project. Tell us about that.
That was in 2012.
The very next year?
Yeah.
You don't stop, do you?
Yeah. I decided to raise several pints of blood for the blood.
How many pints did you get?
After the activities I embarked on, I had about 60 to 100 pints of blood.
This is amazing. Once I went for a blood donation. In fact, I went to donate blood. I was very, very, very big. So I thought I had lots and lots of blood, and nothing came out. So they just said, hey, go home. But you had several pints of blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did one with Pink FM in Kasua, and also one at the premises of Accra Academy.
I mean, I imagine the number of lives you have saved as a result of that. Interesting. So when you embarked on the Save the Somali Children, yes, final 3 nominees for the Peace Prize?
Not at all. It was a friend in Canada who approached me via internet and told me that I should try and fill these forms. Who knows, maybe I'll get somewhere. And by the grace of God, I did.
Good
and
boy. He acknowledges the grace of God. I love you.
Thank you. And out of almost 217 nominees, it was shortlisted to 60. It was shortlisted to 12 and to final 3, and I was one of the nominees, final nominees, representing Ghana.
What was the feeling like?
It was great. It inspired me a lot, motivated me to do more for society and the country as a whole.
I mean, so yes, you worked on that for Somali children. How about back home? What have you done for your mates who are also, you know, underprivileged?
I'm currently on an agricultural project together with the Ministry of Food and Agric to promote food security and redirect the minds of the young ones to move into agric. It seems that the way people see agric, or the perspective in which people find agric, is too bad. Instead, we should change our ways of doing agriculture into intensive farming, large-scale farming, and mechanized farming too.
Wait, how old did you say you are again?
15.
15?
Yeah.
And how are you doing all this with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture? This is super. Yeah, how? So exactly what are you doing with them?
They are the mother sponsor of this project.
Okay.
And together with other agencies, Dizengov, Yara, and other media houses, including TV3.
You mentioned your family, you know, as that team that supported you when you started, especially in 2011 when you were trying to raise funds for the Somali children who are, you know, impoverished and hungry. So can you tell us exactly what kind of support your family gave you, how much that means to you?
They motivated me and built me up spiritually, and all the financial aid I needed. When I started, I was having no sponsor. My dad was doing all the sponsoring, and before UNICEF and World Food Program came in, and to now he still does more of the sponsoring.
Amazing. And what are the projects you have in line for, say, the next maybe 2 or 3 years? I see that you don't stop. You did one in 2011. Yeah. The very next year you were saving our blood banks. Anything for 2016, 2017?
Actually, the agriculture project is a 30-year project.
Wait, no kidding. It's a 30-year project.
Yeah.
And you're 15.
Yes.
So by 45, that should be done. And you're sure?
Yes.
You're positive? Incredible. So you're also representing Ghana at the All States Camp. Tell us about that in the U.S.
It's an agriculture workshop or camp for the youth in the U.S. And I was nominated by the Ministry of Food and Agric to represent Ghana.
Of course.
Together with 5 more students in Colorado, USA, in June.
I see. So what informs this passion for agriculture?
Agriculture, it's a link with what I started.
Yeah, because of what you saw about the children in Somalia.
2011 to 2014. I saw that all the projects I've been embarking on, it goes in line with food. And food is derived from agriculture. So I saw that agriculture is indeed what we need to improve upon to develop the country and the world as a whole.
Where do you go to school?
Currently, I'm at Accra Academy.
Okay, so in 2011, when you embarked on, in fact, it was a big project. How did you balance school and the project?
I did most of the fundraising activities during vacation and in school.
What school was it at the time?
Class Peter Memorial School, Wash.
Yes. I imagine Accra Academy is supporting you massively. They are. They are. Okay, so at this camp you're attending, what are you speaking on? Are you given an address? I'm sure you are. Yeah, what are you speaking on?
On agriculture and what Ghana has done to improve agriculture among the youth.
Yeah. So what do you want to be when you grow up? In fact, you're all grown up, by the way. You know, right now I can tell. But what's in mind for the future?
A big time farmer. I want to play with big toys.
You want to play with
big toys.
Big toys, the equipment, the tractors, and I like that. Yes, and I also heard about your rabbit project. Forgive me if I didn't say that right, but what is it? What is the rabbit project?
I do rabbits rearing myself.
You rear rabbits?
Yes. And
I love rabbits. I mean the meat, eating the meat. It's so soft, it's so tender. Yeah.
And I'm establishing almost 100 cages for the young ones who want to do some.
100 cages?
Yes.
Okay.
The young ones who want to do, who want to move into animal rearing. I give you two, and you rear them. See the way.
Wait, did you have to go through some training, you know, to be able to do this rabbit rearing?
I'm offering agric at school.
I see. And who's funding the project, the cages, the 100 cages?
My dad's sponsor of project.
Yeah. I mean, so far, are you impressed with the response you get from people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, I have a jingle which is being played on air.
On what? Sing a bit of it for me, please.
Sing?
Yes.
The background song.
Yes, please. That's what I want. But what's the jingle? Otherwise, what's the jingle about?
It's about to create awareness for the public to do a bit of backyard gardening, to move into agric and other ventures.
Amazing. My father is a poultry farmer. He's also a herbal medicine practitioner. I think he'd love to have you for his son.
Okay.
I think so. I think you should meet him. Are you interested in, you know, preparing herbal concoctions anytime soon? That's also agriculture.
Okay.
Yes, you are. All right. Thank you so much, Andrew Adanse Bona. This is amazing. When do you leave for the camp in the US?
In June.
In June. Okay. Thank you. That's amazing. He's proved that children can make a difference. You're such an inspiration. I want to have triplets, and I hope they have, you know, this drive someday. Thank you.